What's good, y'all? Rich Sosa coming back at y'all with another banger. And as y'all can see by the looks of the title and the screen, the build that I'm going to be bringing y'all today is the rare post facilitator. I am making it out of the power forward position because I wanted to be able to get the most badges possible, because we all know that this position is definitely overpowered this year. As you can see, we also are going to be able to get the playmaking takeover, so a little bit different from what we are accustomed to seeing. So man, y'all already know what y'all need to do. Be sure to hit that sub button if you're new to the Rich Gang family, as well as any new supporters. If it's y'all first time coming through, be sure to run up those likes. Go ahead and turn on post notifications as well, so y'all can see when I upload every single day. Now, I'm telling y'all right now, right here, when I put out any type of build, I go back and forth with the stats, making sure that I put out the best version possible. And I just want y'all to know that and be assured, because I am not going to put out a build that is not going to be useful, or at least the best version of itself. Now, let's go ahead and get into the making. Started off with the power forward. Now, when it comes to the height, weight, and the wingspan, it really comes down to your preference. But what I found it best at is, first, I'm going to go with 6'9". From here, I'm going to go with the weight of 213, and the wingspan is going to be 7'7", y'all. I really like the body shape barely. It's really just based on your preference. Now, let's go ahead and get into the breakdown of this setup. So first, I'm going to go ahead and put my driving layup up to a 92. When it comes to my driving dunk, that's going to be a 95. And when it comes to the post control, that is going to be an 86. Now, when it comes to the standing dunk, I'm going to go ahead and put that to a 38. And that's going to give me 18 finishing badges. Now, when it comes to the shooting, go ahead and max out your mid-range shot at 82 and your three-point shot at a 78. When it comes to the free throw, I'm going to max it out as well at 94, and that's going to give you another 17 badges for the shooting. Now, when it comes to the playmaking, go ahead and put your pass accuracy to a 91. Ball handle, you could really put this based on your preference, but what I'm going to put it at is going to be 66, because I want to be able to max out my speed with ball, and that's going to be at 73, and that's going to give you 22 playmaking badges. Now, when it comes to the defense, go ahead and put your perimeter up to a 79. Steal is going to be an 83. We are going to have a 95 block, and when it comes to the offensive as well as your defensive rebound, I'm going to put my offense up to a 80 as well as my defense, and that is going to give me 16 defensive badges. Now, when it comes to the physicals, my speed is going to go up to a 79. When it comes to my acceleration, I'm going to go ahead and max this out as well. When it comes to the strength, it's really all based on your preference, but I'm going to go ahead and put my vertical up to a 71 and stamina up to a 63, y'all. Now, I am going to go ahead and start putting my stamina around 60, because honestly, this has been tested out by so many different people, and honestly, as long as you have a 60 stamina, you're going to be good in any game mode. So that's why I have it as is. Do not worry, unless 2K changes anything, then that's when I would recommend changing it. But until then, we're going to go ahead and keep it as is. Now, when it comes to the takeovers, as y'all can see, we get the slashing, sharpshooting, playmaking, and the post scoring, y'all. So it's really going to come down to how you feel like you're going to use this build. But in my personal opinion, I feel like you really have to consider the playmaking takeovers, because it's really going to help out your teammates as well as yourself getting your team takeover. Now, when it comes to the scoring, it's really going to come down to whether you want to be more of a team player or score more. In my preference, I'm going to go with the team player, and then my second takeover is going to be the sharpshooting. And as y'all can see, we have made the post facilitator. I really like the comparisons. We got DeMar DeRozan as well as Kevin Durant. Let's go ahead and check out what this build is going to look like once you max it out at 99. So first, our physicals, we're going to go ahead and look at that. Our stamina is going to get a boost to 71. When it comes to our vertical, that's going to get a boost to 94. When it comes to the acceleration, that's going to be 84. And when it comes to the speed, that's going to be 86. Now, when it comes to both of our rebounding stats, both of these are going to be 84. When it comes to the block, that's going to be 99. Our steal is going to be 87, and we're going to have an 83 perimeter defense, y'all. Now, when it comes to the playmaking, we're going to get a 77 speed with ball. When it comes to our ball handle, that's going to be 70. Our free throw is going to go up to pretty much 99. We're going to get an 82 3-point shot and an 86 mid-range. When it comes to our post control, that's going to be 90. We're going to get a 99 driving dunk as well as a 96 driving layup, y'all. Now let's go ahead and get into the final part of the video, but probably one of the most important, the badge setup. So when it comes to the defense, so the badges that I want to go ahead and run is first going to be Hall of Fame Intimidator. From here, you could really run the perfect amount of Hall of Fame badges, but what I'm going to go ahead and do is run Gold Clamps as well as Bronze Chase Down Artist. From here, we have 8 more badges we can use, so I'm also going to run Rim Protector as well as Rebound Chaser, both on Hall of Fame. Now, let's go ahead and get into the next set of badges, which is going to be the playmaking. So we got 22 badges here, a lot of badges that we're going to be able to use. First, I'm going to throw on Gold Quick First Step. Another one that I really like is going to be Handles for Days on Gold as well. So we have 16 remaining. I'm going to definitely throw on Special Delivery as well as Space Creator on Gold. Now, with the last 9, you can really run Floor General as well as Dimer, both on Hall of Fame if you want to go that route. But if you want to change it up, I definitely recommend putting on badges that are going to help out your player specifically. With this specific build, I feel like Downhill is another badge that you can consider because we are going to be such a great finisher when it comes to it. Now, you could even throw on Stop and Go, Tight Handles, or even Unpluckable, y'all. It really comes down to your preference. Whatever you are comfortable with, I'm going to recommend that's what you go with. You do not have to go with what I'm showing you. You can really run any single badge as well as any tier of badges that you like. Let's go ahead and get into the next set of badges, which is going to be the shooting. So we got 17 that we're going to be able to use here. The first ones that I feel like are going to be most effective when it comes to the shooting are going to be Hot Zone Hunter as well as Hot Shot. Both of these are going to be on Gold. Now from here, I'm going with Silver Catch and Shoot as well as Corner Specialist. Now, I'm going to go ahead and add Bronze Clutch Shooter, Green Machine, as well as Volume Shooter. Now, with the last remaining badges, you can really put on anything you want to go, but I'm telling you right now, deep threes is one that you must consider. But if you're not going to be taking too many deep shots, you can definitely take it off. If you want to go ahead and put on Fade Ace for that post scoring, by all means, go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and get into the last set of badges, which is going to be the finishing. So what you want to go ahead and do here is first, go ahead and put on Hall of Fame Posterizer. Now, after this, a badge that I like to run on any build that can get it is going to be Heat Seeker on Hall of Fame. That's just going to help you get your takeover so much more quicker. Now, we got 10 remaining badges that we're going to be able to use. So honestly, I'm going to go ahead and tell you again, any of these setups is going to be whatever based on your own preference. So for me, what I like to run is going to be Slithery Finisher. I also like to run Bronze Lob City Finisher as well as Putback Boss. Now, with the last couple of badges, I like Acrobat on Silver. That's something that I like to use, but if you want to go on Hall of Fame, you can do that as well, and that's what I'm going to do. This is a setup we're going with 18, 17, 22, and 16. Shout out to y'all for watching and sticking through and having me a part of y'all day. Just know that we are going to hit big 2K really soon this week, and just know this is another obstacle that we are going through, taking it head on. Man, y'all already know what y'all need to do. Be sure to hit that sub button if you're new to the Rich Gang family, as well as any new supporters. Be sure to run up those likes. Go ahead and share this banger with your family and friends. And last but not least, turn on post notice so y'all can see when I upload every single day. Man, with all that being said, I got one last thing to say. Rich out.